Hey everybody, it's Crystal and this is week 32 of my twin pregnancy. I am actually 32 weeks and 6 days pregnant today. I'll be 33 weeks tomorrow. So I just wanted to get on here and do my update before the sun went down because the light is fading for sure. Let's see, I made a list so that I could try to keep it minimal. Let's see. Okay, so first I just want to say that I've been off work for 5 days. We had ice here in Texas, and I mean, people can laugh all they want to, but Texas, we don't do well with ice, and I've come to the conclusion that it's because our little city isn't like one big city that's all scrunched up together. It's like spread out so much. And so when most people don't work in the same city that they live in. I mean, most people don't. So people commute like back and forth to Dallas, Fort Worth, and that whole like metroplex area. So it's huge. And so when it ices over and the roads get really bad, it shuts everything down. Generally, I always have to work when the weather's bad. I live fairly close to where I work, so Josh always gets me to work when there's bad weather. He drives me, so, which I'm so thankful for. And it hit Thursday of last week, and that night it started to sleet, rain, and we went to a Waffle House at like 11:30 at night while I was like sleeping. But anyway, so the next morning we woke up, it was like ice everywhere, and I'm talking like several inches of ice. So, and it is still pretty much, I wonder if you can see kind of outside a little bit. That was, that's what's left of it. And I'm surprised that it's still on the ground. Like, the streets are all pretty much melted, and stuff like that, but there was ice everywhere. And so anyways, I originally was going to be off Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday for work, and I was going to go in Friday, and my boss called me like as we were almost to where I work, and he was like, stay home, I don't want you to come in. I was like, okay. And he was kind of stuck at work, so he was like, I'll just cover the shift. And then Saturday, the same thing happens. He called me and told me that he didn't want me coming to work in my condition and everything. So I've had 5 days off of work, which has been amazing. I got quite a bit of stuff done around the house. The nursery is almost completely done. I am going to make a video this week. I'm just waiting on the curtains. Excuse me, I just ate. I ordered curtains on Amazon, and so I'm just waiting for those to get here. So as soon as they get here, I'm putting them up and the room is done. Yeah, so I've gotten a lot done. I really have laid around and cleaned most of the time. I haven't really spent a lot of time on the computer or anything like that, but I've been nesting and just getting stuff clean, and I've washed and prepped diapers, and just I have packed the diaper bag. I've got clothes and everything set aside for our hospital bag, so I'm going to work on that video too. So I've gotten a lot of stuff done. I still have quite a bit more to finish. Like, my tree is sitting in the front living room. I actually got my decorations out, and it's like partially together. There's lights on the tree, so there you go. So yeah, that's kind of where things have been at. We had an ice storm, and now things are melting. Everything's kind of like getting back to normal, and I go back to work tomorrow. So, but how I'm feeling is, oh, and I just also want to say that I plan on sending thank you cards out to anybody that sent me a gift for the boys, whether it has been the online shower or just something that you contacted me personally and wanted to send me. And I did start working on those thank you cards. But the carpal tunnel in my hands is so bad right now that it's really not fun to do that at all. And I don't want the hand, I just feel like I was trying to rush through some of them and they looked really crappy. My handwriting was bad, and so I am going to wait till after the boys get here and the carpal tunnel goes away. So I just wanted to say again, thank you to everybody who did send us anything. And I didn't want anybody to think that I was being rude by not sending a thank you card. I think that's a really important thing to do when someone sends you something. You know, you send a card or something like that, you know, a way of saying thank you. So I'm gonna do those, and so I got some really cute cards, and I just wanted to say I haven't forgotten about anybody. And again, I still thank everyone for the love and support and everything that has been given to us. So how I'm feeling, I wrote down all my symptoms. I have a lot, I feel like. I'm feeling a little queasy sometimes in the evening. Morning sickness, you know, that kind of like queasy, nauseated kind of feeling. It doesn't last a long time, but it just kind of comes over me, and then I feel a little yucky, and then it kind of goes away. Or, I mean, I'm not throwing up or anything like that, so it could be worse, but I've been feeling that. The peeing has been insane. I've gotten to the point, and I have an appointment this week. I will talk about that at the end, but it's gotten to the point where, I mean, I'm peeing all the time, but I'm barely getting anything out. And it's almost kind of painful, not like a bladder infection painful, but Armor must be sitting like literally on the tube that is like my bladder, urethra, I don't know what to call it. But it's like I have to lean all the way to the side to even get a dribble out. And I'll feel like I have to just like I'm about to pee my pants. And then I sit down, and then it takes me like a few minutes to even like relax my body enough to go pee. So that's kind of annoying, and like I said, very uncomfortable. And I'm peeing so much, and I wake up at night so much to go. Like I said, it's now like every 45 minutes to every hour that I'm getting up. Josh told me to wear a diaper, and I was like, no. He really did. He's like, just get a diaper. And I'm like, no, I'm gonna get up like a normal person and go pee. But it is cutting into my sleep, so I'm starting to feel, and I think this is normal, I'm starting to feel some pregnancy insomnia. I'm going back to sleep after I go pee and stuff like that, but there have been a couple times where when I've gotten up, like I've been wide awake. Like I could just stay up right there. And I don't know if it's just because I was off for 5 days. My body was like, whoa, what's going on? You're supposed to be going to work and stuff like that. But yeah, my sleep has been a little different this week. So my feet hurt, my bones hurt, my hips hurt, and my pubic bone hurts. Basically everything from the hips down is very, very sensitive, especially in my pubic bone region. It really feels on some days like my bones just want to break apart right there. And I can just tell the Armor is really low, which is good. I'm glad for him to be down there, but it's getting kind of uncomfortable. But it's nothing that I can't like live through, you know. I mean, it's uncomfortable, but I knew this was going to happen. So, and when you've got 2 babies sitting on everything, you know, you're going to feel it. Let's see, I've been feeling more contractions this week, and it's really weird because I had my midwife appointment last week. Was it last week? I think it was last Tuesday. Yes. And I told her about I'm losing my train of thought here. Oh, she asked me if I was feeling contractions, and I said, well, I feel them here and there, but not really as much. It's so weird that she'd asked me that, because now all this past week I've been feeling them every day again. So that's good. I also told her about my lip weirdness, my facial numbness that I've been feeling, and basically I'll get into that in just a second. But I'm feeling contractions again more frequently, not like a pattern or anything like that. But I also noticed the other night when I was laying on the couch, I had more crampy, like cramps. I had like cramps. So they didn't last a long time, and they were just kind of dull and there. But I just did notice that. Like I haven't had that before really. So I was feeling a little crampy, which just, you know, lets me know that things are going the way they should go, moving along. And I am feeling, let's see if I can read my handwriting. I'm feeling out of breath when I talk, when I move and talk, and just everything. There's just, I'm losing room in my belly. I'm losing room. I can tell the boys are getting bigger. They're getting a lot bigger. I can now pretty much feel Ronan's body, like exactly with the way he's positioned in my belly, because he's on top. And so when I wake up in the morning, I put like right under my boobs, I press right here, and I can feel his legs and his little knees, and sometimes he'll pull them away from me, and it's so weird. It's so neat though. But so I can tell that, you know, they're getting bigger. So I think that's it for symptoms. Like I said, I've been feeling everything that I've felt for the last several weeks. Nothing new, except for maybe the crampiness that I've been feeling a little bit. So I had my midwife appointment last week. My centering pregnancy appointment. And I'm so sorry, I'm so burpy right now, but I really did just finish eating. And I was like, I have to make this video before the light is gone. So I had my appointment. Great appointment. I love it. I absolutely love centering. I would not change it at all. Even if I was having like a scheduled cesarean or something like that, I would still have wanted to go through centering pregnancy just for the experience that I've gotten. So I talked to the midwife and I told her she did notice that I was a lot more puffy. My face is really puffy and swollen, and my whole body is swollen. My feet are swollen, yada, 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 my legs. And so she wants me to come back every single week now. So now I have to see her every week, which I wasn't supposed to start doing until I was like 34, 35, maybe even 36. But she wants to keep an eye on my blood pressure and just overall everything going on with my body to make sure that I don't develop any sort of preeclampsia or anything like that. Not that like there's a big fear that I have it. It's just that I have swelling like really bad, and you know, that could be a symptom. So far my blood pressure has been fine. It was a little tiny bit, I've noticed it's a little bit higher now than my average like lower blood pressure had been. So I don't know if that was just that day or it's an indication that it's, you know, it's going up a little bit more. But anyway, so I'm going to see them every single week now, which kind of makes me feel better too, just because we're getting so close that anything could happen. I am going to see them on Thursday this week, and then I have another appointment with my midwife next Tuesday, and then I also have my high risk appointment then as well, and they're going to do a growth scan, and I think they might do a cervical check to see how I'm looking. Not really sure. But so I have a lot of several appointments coming up, which I'm excited for. I'm excited to find out how much they weigh, how much they've grown, make sure they're still growing the right way, all of that good stuff. But with all the talk of going in every week now and just keeping a closer eye on everything, I am going to stop working. Yay! It's kind of a little bittersweet. I could probably work to the end as miserable as possible, but that wouldn't be beneficial for anybody. So she wants to put me out, not specifically like put me out of work, but we've discussed it, and I'm thinking that the week of Christmas is going to be my first week on maternity leave. Just because my job is so busy right now, and it's on, like, I'm on my feet, and there's not a lot of time for sitting down. I mean, I do have moments where I sit down, but it's getting to the point where it's almost not tolerable to be at work on my feet that long, because then the swelling doesn't go away at all. I have noticed that being out of work for the last 5 days, the swelling in my feet has gone down a little bit. It's not a lot, but it's enough that I've been able to notice it. Like, it feels a little bit better. My bones still hurt, my ankles still hurt, but I can tell that I don't need to be on my feet much longer. Especially, you know, if I were sitting down most of the time, that probably would be a little easier to handle, but I'm not. And like I said, it's really busy. So I had to have a talk with my boss, and he was extremely understanding and very supportive. And he was like, because I work for a hotel, he was like, you know, if you just need to be here and we need to put you up in a room and let you lay down, as long as there's just someone here, we'll do that. And I was like, okay. So we've kind of discussed like what's happening, and he called me today to find out if I'd have my appointment. I was originally going to have it today, but because of the weather, I rescheduled it for Thursday. So he was like, are you still working? And I was like, yes, I'm still working as of right now. So, I mean, unless I go in and they're like, oh no, you know, you need to stop now, then I'm going to continue on through next week. And the plan is that, like I said, the week of Christmas, because I'll be 35 weeks, that I'll be out on maternity leave. And so yeah, that's what's going on in my world. Just being off this week has given me a taste of what it's going to be like to be off from maternity leave, and I'm really looking forward to it. I really am. I didn't think I would say that, because I like to work, I like being busy, I like having a routine, I like being active, but right now my body is so worn out that I need to be off. on just laying down, you know, doing minimal stuff around the house. So yeah. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. I am gonna do a video next week on my, on my 33-week update. And if I go to my appointment on Thursday and there's any news or something has changed, I'll make a little video on that. And then, like I said, I am going to work on hospital bag and nursery this week. Like I said, I know in my last video I said I was going to do it on Sunday, but the curtains are not here yet, so I'm just waiting on curtains. But like I said, the 5 days off that I had was really, really great because I got a lot of stuff done around the house that I needed to get done. So yeah, that's it. If anybody has any questions, leave them below. I am excited that I'm getting so close. Oh, I wanted to throw a big shout out to Michelle Stoker. I think that's how her last name is. I forget what her YouTube thing is. I'll find it and post it on the bottom. But she had twin boys today. I was on Facebook earlier before we ate dinner, and I saw that she had her baby boys. I think she was 35 weeks. So congratulations, Michelle. I know you're probably not going to be watching this because you're going to be, you know, enjoying your beautiful babies and all of that good stuff. But whenever you do get around to it, just know that I send my congratulations, and I hope everything goes fantastically over these next few days and next couple weeks. And I think that's it. I'm going to do a belly shot and I'll be done. So, woohoo! Now, I do have some things in here, so don't look at that. I'm not doing a video yet, but I'm sorry, it's going to be in the way. Oh my goodness. So, here we are from the side, and then we have from the front. And this has pretty much become like one of my pregnancy shirts now. I really have like one pair of jeans and a few shirts that actually still fit. So that's it. The big belly, it's huge. Oh, I do have like a belly band on today. I don't know if you can see it. It's like just a real basic, I don't know, the lighting is not so great, but it's a belly band, so I'm using that as some support because these boys are getting heavy. So yeah, they're getting really heavy. Anyways, sorry the lighting is starting to get bad. This is why I try to make it fast, and I'm sorry if I talked really fast. I just wanted to get it done before the sun was gone. Hope you all have a great week, and I will see you next week for week 33. Bye!